أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praises and adoration are due to Allah, the Lord of the world. May His peace and blessings be upon our leader Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household companions, and all believers in the day of accountability. To our esteemed viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we are completing our discussion on the conditions for fasting, that is, upon whom is fasting obligatory. Earlier on, we have talked about some 5 conditions or attributes that we need to see in the person that needs to fast. We talked earlier on about Islam. The person to fast must be a Muslim. We talked about being baligh, that is, attaining the age of maturity, being at the age of obligation, al-mukallaf. Number 3, we also talked about being resident, that the one to fast must be resident. Today, we also talked about for the female folks, for women, the person to fast must be free from the menstrual blood and the post-birth blood. Today, inshallah, we'll also add, as part of the conditions or the traits, characteristics of who to fast, is that it must be al-qadir, that is, somebody that has the ability. The qudra must be there, that is the ability to fast. The ability to fast here talks about being sound, being free from sickness, being healthy and healthy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given that provision in the Quran. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about those to fast and the condition for exemption or concession, Allah says, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ. Allah says, whoever among you is sick. So here is talking about sickness. Whoever among you is sick, أو على سفر, or is on a journey, فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ, then let him take note of the number of days that he was sick and the number of days that he was in the journey, then make up for that after Ramadan. So here we see the condition of being sound, being able, having the capacity. So if one does not have the capacity, whoever is sick, it is not mandatory upon the person to fast. Whoever is sick has to live out fast. Sickness that we are talking about in this order means the sickness that will basically cause you difficulty while fasting. Sickness that will basically take the better part of you. You're suffering. You are passing through pain due to your sickness. Then the fasting will also double and increase the threshold of your sickness and pain. For that reason, one that is sick needs to live fast. Because Islam is a religion of ease and facilitation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has facilitated the religion for us. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا جَعَلَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ, that He has not placed any difficulty upon you in the religion. So that's why you don't need to overburden yourself to fast while you're sick. In addition to that, the sickness that we are explained, as we have explained it, there are some other categories of people that have been classified in this category. These include the pregnant woman, the nursing mother, these come under people that have been given concession. In addition to that are aged people, people that have attained old age. They also are exempted from fasting. And here, the scholars of Islam has made us understand that where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, وَالَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ فِدْيَةٌ طَعَامُ مِسْكِينٍ, those that will not be able to fast, but if they do, they will do that in stress, in pain. Those that are not able to contain the challenge of fast due to the nature of their situation, their body. Scholars have said here refers to the aged, male and female, al-shaykhan al-kabira, the aged people that have attained that old age, the aged father, the aged mother, male and female, that they are exempted. Allah says, but the exemption here, fidyatun ta'am miskin, they are exempted, but they are to feed the indigent in place of their fast. The aged one are to feed in place of their fast. They are to live out fast, but they need to feed. You feed the indigent one to serve as your own fast. Can't you see the benefit, the ease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created for us in Islam? That you don't need to burden yourself due to age. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-Asir radiallahu anhuma, the Prophet ﷺ advised him to take fasting in bits. He decided to go all out to continue to fast every day. When he got to his old age, he realized that the advice the Prophet ﷺ gave to him was to his own good. So that's why in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given that provision or concession to people that have attained old age to live out fast. But living out fast, they need to feed the indigent, the poor one. You could use that opportunity to feed the fasting Muslims in the month of Ramadan. If you will not be fasting for those 29 or 30 days, then you feed 29 indigent or 30 indigents. Or you feed an indigent every day in Ramadan. That will mean account for your 29 days or 30 days. Anyone that is easier for you, you go by it. Secondly, people that have been given concession to, but they need to observe the fast. These are the people that are sick, under the qudra, the capability. People that does not have the capability due to their state of health. He is sick, she is sick. But this kind of sickness are sickness that are time-bound sickness. You know, I'm sick, maybe just 1 week sickness within the 29 days of Ramadan or 30 days. Then you take that off. It means you will not be fasting for 27 days within Ramadan. After Ramadan, you have to observe the fast back. You have to pay back. This kind of sickness, you have to pay back. But for sickness that are terminal disease, terminal sickness, for instance, someone that has chronic ulcer or other terminal disease that you need to continuously take in something, eat something, such people too are as well classified under those that could not fast, like the aged ones. So such people too need to feed the indigent in place of their fast daily or collectively, whichever one is easier for them, as mentioned earlier on. So this is to tell us that Islam is a religion of ease. Islam is a religion of making things easy for us. We beseech Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the understanding of this little message and make the fast easy for each and every one of us and accept it as act of ibadah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.